On the day of my wedding to the Lichen Prince, his childhood sweetheart, Rue, his wet nurse's daughter, killed herself with her own claw. Cain knocked over the Blood Covenant cup. He was silent for a long moment.
Give the wet maid some gold coins for her retirement. Bury Rue properly.
Then he went back to completing the Blood Covenant ritual with me, as if nothing had happened. 5 years later, the night before Cain's coronation as Lichen King, the elders examined me and declared I was barren, would never bear children. He had his warriors drag me to the stone quarry behind the royal grounds, made me pave a road of atonement, said I could never return to court. That night, he pointed at Rue's grave marker and said,
She was carrying my pup when she died.
If your 𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒓𝒏 tribe weren't so powerful, why would I have married you? Rue would still be alive. And so would my child.
You don't deserve to have offspring. Spend the rest of your life moving stones. Atone for Rue and her pup.
Within a year, my father and brother were framed for colluding with vampires. The entire 𝒆𝒗𝒏 tribe was slaughtered. I coughed up blood and died. Then I opened my eyes. I was back the day I was marrying into the royal court.
Outside, the wolves were howling at the moon. The sound of 𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒏 kicking the wedding carriage axle snapped me fully awake. I was reborn. I clenched my fists. My heart pounded. If the moon goddess was giving me a second chance, I wasn't going to waste it. The 𝒆𝒗𝒏 tribe wouldn't die in vain. I would live this time, and I would make him pay for every drop of blood he spilled in my past life. Cain led me into the ritual circle. Freya, my handmaiden, steadied my arm. As she leaned in, I whispered a few quick words. Freya's eyes flickered. She was a warrior raised by the 𝒆𝒗𝒏 tribe. She'd been by my side since childhood.
A handmaiden in name, a bodyguard in truth. I trusted her completely. The wedding between 𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒏 and the daughter of 𝒆𝒏𝒏, every chieftain in the northern territories had come with their mates. It was the biggest union the north had seen in years. The daughter of 𝒆𝒏𝒏 was about to become the Luna of the royal court. The ritual circle was alive with noise.
In the name of the moon goddess, bound by blood.
Then a young servant from Rue's room came running in, stumbling over herself.
Alpha! Rue tried to kill herself!
Tears streaming down her face, she dropped to her knees, forehead hitting the ground.
Rue grew up with the Alpha. Please, Alpha, save her!
Why would she do something so stupid? I told her I'd give her a title after the wedding.
He caught himself mid-sentence and shut his mouth. He turned to run, remembered it was his wedding day. Every chieftain in the north was watching. If he left now, by tomorrow, his father's desk would be buried in letters demanding his head.
Leora, I need to check on Rue. I'll come back and finish the blood covenant. The wedding's set. What's the hurry?
I widened my eyes, made my voice small and pitiful.
Alpha, this is a matter of life and death.
Why don't I come with you? A Luna should handle household affairs after all.
Cain looked relieved.
Yes, of course.
So the Alpha and his bride-to-be left the ritual circle halfway through the ceremony to visit a wet nurse's daughter. The crowd whispered behind us. They couldn't believe it. Inside the wooden house, Rue was wearing a moonlight gown, the kind a bride was supposed to wear for the blood covenant. She'd dyed cheap burlap white herself. The stitches were crooked, her half-shifted claws were pressed against her own throat. Her fingertips had already broken skin. Blood trickled down her neck, dripping onto the white dress. She saw Cain walk in, burst into tears, threw herself at him.
Alpha, I didn't mean to. I just want to be with you. I know I'm lowborn. 𝒔𝒐𝒓𝒏, I can never be your Luna. But I wanted, just once, to wear a moonlight gown and complete the blood covenant with you. You know I've wanted to be your mate since we were children.
Cain pulled her close. His face was twisted with pain.
Why are you so stupid? Why are you stupid? I told you I'd give you a title after the Luna moved in. Why would you do this?
If anything happened to you, how could I go on? Are you trying to rip my heart out?
Rue took his hand, placed it gently over her stomach.
Alpha, the healer came a few days ago. I'm carrying your pup. 2 months.
I didn't want my child to be born low-win, to be mocked and called bastard. That's why
Really? Really? You're carrying my pup?
Yes, Alpha. We're having a child.
They held each other. Everyone else just stared.
No way. The Alpha knocked up a wet mater's daughter?
On his wedding day.
And She chose today to make a scene.
Look at them. This is bad.
Lyora must be devastated. She's the future Luna.
This is a slap in Stormfing's face.
𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒏. I thought she was just a servant. Now you're telling me she's pregnant with your pup?
Leora, she's my wet nurse's daughter. We grew up together. She's the woman I love.
So you're in love. You've been meeting in secret, and now there's a child.
Rue scrambled off the bed, dropped to the floor in a full submission kneel, forehead to the ground, hands spread wide, throat bared.
Luna, it's not the Alpha's fault. Luna, it's not myself. It's mine. I couldn't control myself.
My palm connected with her cheek.
How dare you?
I'm the legitimate daughter of Stormfun. I was raised with discipline. I will not be slandered. I met the Alpha 2 times before the engagement. Always with elders present. Never alone.
So don't drag my name through the mud, just to make yourself look less disgusting.
Rue sobbed, shook her head.
It's my fault, Luna. Forgive me.
Then she half shifted and dragged her own claws down her face. 3 gashes from forehead to cheekbone. Blood poured down her cheeks.
Pain grabbed her arms.
Stop!
He looked at me.
I not you renounced to bend.
His voice was sharp with blame.
This isn't Rue's fault. That's 𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒓𝒏. You were. That's the only difference.
Without your father's wolves, would I want you as Luna?
Rue tried to kill herself today because of you. She's carrying my pup!
Now you're married in. Rue is my consort. I won't leave her or my child without a title.
I laughed at him.
Luna?
The Lycan King himself had approved this match. If it weren't for this engagement, Kain wouldn't even be sitting in the Alpha's seat. I lifted my chin.
The Luna position was granted by the Lycan King himself. How you've behaved today on our wedding day insults not only Stormfig, but also the king.
If you loved Rue, why not call the engagement?
You wanted my family's army and your lover. Did you think I'd refuse you a consort?
And you've known about the pregnancy. You waited until wedding day to make a scene. Are you really not doing this on purpose?
I heard a servant say you make consorts drink sterilization tonic. I was afraid for my pup.
Sterilization tonic.
Which servant? My people just arrived. They don't even know where the wooden houses are. Why would they gossip about me? Do you think the servants of Stormburn are as undisciplined as yours? Go on, name the servant. Let's have a face-to-face confrontation. Rue's face went red, then pale. Finally, she whispered,
Oh, I don't know, maybe I misheard.
Everyone understood. It was pathetic.
Just a whore.
Using her belly to cause trouble on a wedding day, she thought a noble bride would be too ashamed to fight back. Leora must be so humiliated. She's a Stormhome, the future Luna.
Then Kain's wet maid, Rue's mother, came rushing in. Dropped to her knees in full submission pose.
Luna, raise the Alpha. Give Rue a title, or the king and queen will kill her.
Get up. You're my Luna, and you're making her kneel? This is how Stormfern treats elders?
I loved Rue before you. I accepted you as Luna.
But if you're this jealous and petty, how can you be mate to a future Lycan king?
I remembered what he'd done to my family in my past life. The blood rushed to my head. This time, I would not let history repeat. Kain and Rue clung to each other. I stepped back and pulled off my wolf-fang necklace. Your love is so touching. I won't stand between you. We haven't completed the blood covenant. Technically, we aren't mates, and Rue is already wearing her moonlight gown. Why don't you two complete the ritual together? The engagement is over. I'm not marrying you. The chieftains behind me erupted.
No way. The Lycan King himself approved this match.
The Alpha slapped Stormfin in the face. Ragnar Stormfin won't let this go.
Lyora is a Stormfolk princess. She doesn't have to take this.
She'd rather lose the Luna position than tolerate a servant's bastard child.
Kane stared at me, stunned.
You're breaking off the engagement? This is treason. My father approved this marriage.
Alpha, don't fight with the Luna because of me. I'll give up everything. Go complete the blood covenant. Don't make the Lion King angry. Don't break father and son apart.
You're always thinking of me. My good Rue. I won't fail you. Are you sure your father and brother will agree to this? Can 𝒉𝒏𝒃 really give up this kind of power?
Stormfold can. Stormfold can.
It was my father. Behind him stood my brother.
Ragnar Stormfin, this marriage was approved by the Lion King. Your daughter cannot simply throw away a royal convenant. He humiliated you in front of every tribe.
Hold. My daughter has spoken. Stormfin stands with her. This covenant is broken.
You dare defy the king's order.
Tomorrow, I'll go to court myself.
You dare! Leora, if you leave the royal court today, don't think you can ever come back.
Don't worry, Alpha. I will never set foot in this court again. My father and brother brought me home. My mother had already heard the news.
My Leora, you've been wronged.
Her eyes were red as she came out to meet us. Because it was my wedding day, our tribe's relatives and friends were all there.
Everyone was already here.
Don't worry.
You'll find someone better.
He's not worth it.
I laughed through my tears. This time, my family and tribe were alive. I would protect them. My mother held my hand. I leaned into her, feigning girlish neediness. Father, you and Mother have to stand up for me. That Alpha humiliated me. He disrespected Father too.
Don't worry. The Alpha's out of line. We're not the only ones who will be writing letters of complaint.
The next morning,
Miss, you're awake. Something huge happened. You'll be so happy.
it turned out that after I left the wedding, the servants had spread the news all the way to the Lion King and Queen.
The Queen had smashed a cup of wine in fury.
Rue Morrow. Of all the people to offend, he chose Stormfane? That bitch.
I knew her. A servant girl. I never took her seriously. Now she's carrying his pup?
She thought Liara would just accept it quietly? On her wedding day? Does she even know who Liara is? Stormberg's only daughter, raised by the Luna herself. I picked Liara for Kane. I spent years arranging this match. And they ruined it.
All for a half-grown pup.
She thinks she can marry into the royal court because she's got a lump of flesh in her belly. This court has never lacked for pups.
Bring Rue Morin to the moon goddess altar. Make her kneel and reflect on her mistakes. When the Queen's female warriors dragged Rue out of her wooden house, she was still screaming.
How dare you! I'm carrying the Lycan royal family's pup! Ah! When Alpha Kane finds out, he'll have you executed!
The warriors were calm.
Let me go!
The Queen's orders.
Ah, no!
Kneel at the moon goddess altar. When you understand your mistake, you can get up.
Impossible! I'm carrying a future royal pup! The Queen can't do this to me! I'm the Alpha's future consort!
The Queen's personal attendant stood to the side, expressionless.
Miss, the Queen has made herself clear. You ruined the Alpha's engagement. The punishment for that is death. If you don't kneel and reflect, you can reflect in the dungeon instead.
Rue's face went white. She didn't say another word. She spent the moonless night on her knees at the moon goddess altar, hands bound behind her back, an iron chain around her neck.
Noble women passing by whispered,
This is the servant girl from yesterday. She's not a servant, she's the wet nurse's daughter. Her mother was claimed by a servant. She was born a slave. She grew up with the Alpha.
Think she can seduce her way to the top. Disgusting. I heard 𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒓𝒏 went to court today to ask for the engagement to be formally annulled.
If that happens, the queen is going to flay her alive.
Rue broke out in a cold sweat. She looked like she might collapse. My father and brother knelt before the Lichen King.
Your Majesty, we spoiled our daughter. She's not fit to marry the Alpha. Leora heard that the Alpha loved someone else. That woman is pregnant. Leora didn't want to come between them. She asked to annul the engagement. Please, Your Majesty, understand.
The king's face was dark.
Cain, what do you say?
Cain lifted his chin.
𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒓𝒏, were the women of Stormfern never taught basic manners? I'm going to be Lion King. So what if I have another woman? She calls off the engagement over that? Spoiled. Completely spoiled.
My brother raised his head.
Alpha, this isn't worth it. A single woman? You'd ruin an alliance over one woman? You sit at the highest seat of power. You're supposed to set an example. Plenty of other women want to be my Luna. If your daughter doesn't want the position, fine. Engagement annulled.
Your Majesty, the Alpha has agreed. Please issue the decree.
My father pressed his forehead to the ground. The Lion King looked at his son with disappointment.
You are my heir, and yet you behave like this. Fine. If you insist on breaking this engagement, I will give you what you want.
My father and brother left the court, beaming. Meanwhile, on Cain's side, he'd barely stepped out of the hall when a servant came running.
Your Highness, Rue, the Queen, locked her in the tower, at the moon goddess altar.
Cain rushed over. Rue was pale as death from kneeling. She saw him and collapsed into his arms.
Alpha, save me.
Cain carried her into the hall. The queen rose to her feet, incandescent.
Cain, you defied your father's order for her. You defied my order. Are you trying to bring the whole court down?
Cain set Rue down, knelt before the queen.
Mother, Rue is carrying my first pup. Your grandchild.
The queen smashed her cup.
One pup? Against the entire Stormflow tribe? Do you understand what you've lost? Stormflow's wolves, the strongest warriors in the north. Gone!
Cain raised his head.
Stormfling is a loyal subject of my father. Whether his daughter is my Luna or not, he will serve the king. I'm not afraid. If I can't protect the woman I love, what kind of alpha am I? Not giving Rue the Luna position is already my biggest concession. Leora disrespected me. If I'd let her into this court, it would have been endless trouble.
The queen stared at him. For a long moment, she said nothing. Then she waved her hand.
Years of teaching, all wasted. Fine. Have it your way. Leave.
The news spread through the court. Cain had fought with the queen over Rue. Some saw opportunity. If Rue would be the Alpha's consort, it was worth currying favor. Noble women began visiting her.
The queen announced she would be selecting a new Luna for Cain.
There was a banquet for the arrival of the southern 𝒆𝒍s. The queen invited all the noble daughters to keep them company. After the banquet, we walked through the moon goddess garden toward the spring pool.
Rue was sitting in one of the poolside chairs, wearing a dark red dress. Several servants stood around her. She smiled when she saw us.
Leora, long time. Too bad the Alpha isn't here today. We could have caught up.
I heard you isn't engaged yet. Still waiting for the Alpha? Oh, but the Queen is going to pick a new Luna for him soon. I bet you're regretting leaving now.
I sat down across from her.
I heard today was about choosing the Alpha's Luna. Oh, but Rue, you're pregnant. I can't just call you by name. But you haven't been officially named a consort yet, have you? I heard today was about choosing the Alpha's Luna, but you haven't been officially named a consort yet, have you? I'm not sure what to call you, that servant's bastard.
The Queen seems to really like the Southern Princess. The Luna selection is probably settled.
The Queen might pick a Luna, but the Alpha says I'm the only one he loves. He'll bring in other women, but they'll just be decorations. I'm not worried. Whoever comes into this court, they'll answer to me. The Luna is a joke.
You all seem to be having such an interesting conversation. Mind if I join?
I didn't see this young lady at the banquet. Who is she?
Princess, this is the 𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒓𝒏's daughter.
One of the noble women's explained.
The one who caused a scene at his wedding.
She's the Alpha's favorite. None of us dare cross her.
A 𝒆𝒃𝒐𝒓𝒏's daughter? So, a servant? And she doesn't even have a title?
Then why are you sitting? We outrank you. Are you going to stand and bow? Is this how things are done in the north?
Someone teach her some manners. Pick her up.
Rue screamed as the guards stepped forward.
Don't touch me! I'm carrying the Alpha's pup!
You're a servant. Teaching you manners is doing you a favor. How is that a death sentence?
Rue's voice turned strilly.
The Alpha and I grew up together! We love each other! Touch me and see what happens, princess!
I said, do it.
The princess raised her voice. The guards grabbed Rue and forced her to her knees.
The Alpha will have you all killed!
Rue struggled.
Hit her.
The guards slapped Rue across the face. Her cheek swelled. Rue let out a high-pitched scream, shoved the guards away, and half-shifted.
Bitch!
She lunged at the princess. The princess reacted just a second too late. Something cut through the stillness and left its mark.
I lunged forward, grabbed Rue, and shoved her back. She tripped over a tent rope. She screamed, but she held on and pulled me with her. We both fell into the pool. I could swim, but Rue panicked and latched onto me. We sank together. Before I lost consciousness, someone dove in. They pulled Rue off me, dragged me to shore.
Brother, give Liara your cloak! She saved me, brother, help her!
The healers pounded my back. Finally, I could breathe.
Alpha Kane, Lyra told that southern savage to hit me, and she pushed me into the water. She tried to kill my pup.
The queen is here. The queen and her party arrived at the pool. Rue threw herself at the queen's feet.
Your Majesty, Leola tried to murder a royal pup. She should be executed on the spot.
I stood up, wiped my mouth. Kill a chieftain's daughter on the spot? You have a lot of nerve. I fell in because you dragged me. Everyone saw. The southern princess pressed a cloth to her face. Her voice was loud and furious. Your Majesty, I don't know the customs here, but in the south, attempting to assassinate a princess means execution for the assassin's entire family. She tried to kill me. Everyone saw. She clawed my face.
Kane rushed forward and put himself between the princess and Rue.
That's just your side of story. Rue is timid. She would never... Liora, you were the one who didn't want to be my Luna. If you're having regrets, don't take it out on Rue. Pushing her into the water? With my pup inside her? That's a capital crime.
A man stepped forward.
Alpha Kane, are you saying my sister is lying?
He wore southern royal robes, sharp features. He was Soren Morningshide, third prince of the south.
I happened to see everything in the pool.
The prince is protective of his sister. Understandable, but you shouldn't make false accusations.
Soren pulled the princess' hand away from her face, looked at the bloody gash.
Are you saying the southern princess clawed her own face just to frame a servant girl? I wasn't the only one watching. Your northern chieftains were there. The law keepers were there. Are they lying too?
Standing nearby were the chieftains and justices. They were all looking at Kane with cold expressions.
Kane, your woman tried to assassinate a southern princess.
Kane's expression darkened. He turned and slapped Rue across the face.
You lying bitch. You tried to frame the princess and Leora? Apologize. Now!
Rue clutched her face, staring at him in disbelief.
You hit me? For her?
Kane leaned in, voice low and threatening.
Apologize. Unless you want my father to execute you. Now.
Then he hurried to Sorid's side, trying to smooth things over. The southern princess wasn't calming down. I walked over to Rue. Leaned down, spoke only loud enough for her to hear.
The South is here to make an alliance. Do you really think the Alpha will take your side over theirs? I could crush you like an insect. You're nothing. A servant's bastard.
Soren caught my wrist. The moment he touched me, he went completely still.
Mate.
The word was low and rough, dragged up from somewhere deep. I froze. Before I could process it, he let go, closed his eyes briefly, collected himself. When he opened them again, his voice was cold and hard.
Alpha Cain, you don't give my sister justice, I'll take it myself.
Rue's face twisted. She pointed at Soren.
You're defending Liora? You don't know what kind of slut she is! She's jealous of me! She's hated me ever since Cain chose me! You think she likes you? Don't be pathetic.
Rue, not everyone is as small-minded as you. I'm never marrying Cain. And I'm never being Luna. You can stop worrying.
Rue clutched her stomach.
You noble girls. So fake. You think I don't know you're just playing hard to get? You want Cain to come crawling back?
You talk too much.
The princess' silver whip lashed across Rue's face. She clawed my face. I'll take 100 times that.
Arrest her. 100 flashes. The whip came down again and again. Rue screamed, riled. Every lash left a burning wound. Cain tried to rush forward, but the queen grabbed his arm. Cain, do you want to start a war with the South? By the 20th lash, Cain couldn't take it anymore. He shoved the executioner aside.
The princess stepped forward to argue, but Soren stopped her.
A servant attacks royalty. The master must answer for her. The Lyman King is the master here. I've already sent word to our father. This will be handled properly.
You think I'm like the noble girls here? I don't make idle threats. If I see your face again, I'll kill you. Rue was carried away, soaked in blood. Cain stood in silence, head down.
Behave yourself.
Cain opened his mouth.
Stay in line, if you still want to be Alpha.
The queen cut him off. Rue miscarried that night. She cried out all night. No one came, not even Cain.
Before dawn, Cain's steward came. He moved Rue and her mother out of the court to a small house on the northern border.
The Alpha is merciful. Leaving before sunrise, he'll report you dead. You'll be brought back to court as his consort once you've recovered.
She waited. He never came.
She heard that Cain was taking a new Luna. Rue ran out of the wooden house. In the distance, the court blazed with bonfires. Cain rode a giant wolf at the head of the procession. The Luna's carriage followed. The whole territory was celebrating.
Cain!
She screamed.
Cain! I'm Rue! I'm the woman you love! Don't you remember? Don't you remember?
The drums and the howls drowned her out. People shoved past her.
She couldn't get close. She followed as far as the gates. A warrior blocked her.
No entry.
I'm Rue! The Alpha's consort!
The warrior pushed her back.
The Alpha has no consort. Leave. Keep causing trouble, and we won't be nice.
She went back to the wooden house in a daze. Cain's steward was there, with an unfamiliar old woman.
The Alpha gives you these coins. You and your mother leave the north tonight.
I don't believe you.
The steward snapped his fingers.
Coins or Wolfaban juice.
A servant brought out a small bottle.
Choose.
She collapsed onto the floor.
How did this happen? He loved me.
The steward laughed.
Miss, the Alpha is the future Lion King. He was infatuated. But the other princes are moving up. Now Cain knows. Power matters more than love.
Rue asked, "Who's the Luna? Is it Liora?" The old woman snorted.
Our Luna is a chieftain's daughter from the north. I heard Leora's engagement has been settled. She's marrying into the south. Didn't you know?
Rue stared blankly. Then she started laughing, hysterical. Tears running down her face.
Stupid. I was so stupid. All that scheming for nothing.
She looked at her hands, at the full moon rising outside the window.
My mother was right, and Omega's life means nothing.
She poured the wolf's bane juice down her throat.
Soren asked the Lycan King for my hand. The king agreed. The engagement was announced. Soren was already the Southern King's heir. With the alliance sealed, the Southern King publicly named him Crown Prince. I married into the South. I would be the future queen. Soren and I lived in harmony.
2 years later, I gave birth to a son. News came from the north. Alpha Cain had been deposed for incompetence. His younger brother was named heir in his place. I held my son, looked at the northern sky. Look, that's where your mother comes from. It's time to go home.